I said there's no way it's my people. There's no way. This person said it's our people. I said it's not our people. What you're telling me cannot be our people.
Good. Don't say Whitney, I'm auntie.
This is Clinton, the OGA of London here, and today I'm with
Whitney.
And we are the hosts of Puffpuffandteapodcast. That is what you're listening to right now, what you're watching right now if you're on YouTube, what you're listening to right now if you're on Spotify. So go ahead and do the needful, because once you're here, it's going to be a good time. So let's just, invest in this good time by hitting that subscribe button, by hitting those likes, by dropping a comment, by sharing. Those of you that are listening to us on Spotify, we would appreciate your reviews, we appreciate your ratings and following. So let's do the needful so that this Puff and Tea podcast community will only keep growing, because up is the way. So, how are we feeling today? Let's get into today's episode.
Let's get into the topic.
Well, in other news, how are we feeling about the clock going back an hour? For those of you that are not based in the UK, those of us that are based in the UK, we're very aware of the fact that the clock went back 1 hour. When was that? Was that Saturday or Sunday?
I don't pay attention to these things.
Bro, I feel like my body is feeling the effects of it. I feel jet lagged.
No.
I don't know why. But and I feel like it's causing me to indulge in bad habits. Like when I wake up and I see the clock, because my clock in my room is not yet set to the new time. It's an hour ahead. So when I wake up and I'm like, oh, that's not the time, I can go back to sleep, because I've calculated it's an hour backwards. But it's like, Clinton, even if it's an hour backwards, you still should be waking up. Still should. So I'm like, I need to snap out of it, because I feel like I'm using this clock going back an hour as an excuse to get into bad habits, and we don't got time for that. We have an empire to build. So yeah, I need to be productive with my time and productive with my days. So yeah, I feel like I've really been feeling a bit of the impact of the clock going back an hour. I don't know whether I'm actually feeling it or I found an excuse to sleep in. That's just what it is, because I really have not been sleeping a lot lately. But yeah, this is not the time to make excuses for myself. I need to get up and work. I have an empire to build. So yeah, that's how I'm feeling about the clock going back an hour. What about you?
It has no effect on me.
Oh, wow. Maybe it's Shan, I don't know, but yeah.
Maybe I'm just a world traveller, so I'm just used to different times. My body's just used to it. It has no effect. It's not big deal.
Do you know that thing? When I was thinking about what I'm going to speak about today, I was like, bruh, I know this is how I'm feeling, but I remember something Dorothy Wang said on Rich Kids of Beverly Hills. She was, when somebody was like, rah, I'm so jet lagged and all that one, she was just like, this is just a sign of you're not well travelled and all that one. So in my head, I'm like, bruh, but I am very well travelled and nobody can tell me otherwise.
As Dorothy Wang, this is just, you're not well
travelled. But as I said, this is not, I'm actually not jet lagged. I'm really just using it as an excuse to be badly behaved. That's what it is. I'm using it as an excuse to sleep in an hour or more, because I'm actually sleeping in 2 hours more than I should be. So yeah, I have no excuse. And I think the reason why I'm saying it is so that I can hold myself accountable and snap out of it, because we got work to do. We got an empire to build. So yeah, that's.
You guys gotta work.
Yeah, I don't know why this song has been in my mouth as well. So I'm not even gonna.
Every time I listen to that song, every time I hear that song, do you know what I think of? Them pretending to use the equipment and it just wasn't working out. Bro, why was it Normani or one of them? Why were they using a hammer to hit a tire?
Oh well.
Huh?
Oh well, they are where they are right now. So.
And speaking of Fifth Harmony.
Oh no.
That brings me to
Maybe today's my day of topics. No.
You just said ask me if I have any topics. Not okay. Enjoy.
What's the business with Fifth Harmony? How did Fifth Harmony enter this chat?
No, let's have your
topics. What is happening with Fifth Harmony and how does that relate to us? So in other news, what I would like to talk about, let's talk about ICKs, Whitney. Bruh, lately, yeah, certain environments that I've been around, I'm just like, fam, how do people, I don't mean to sound rude, but how are you actually living your life the way you're living your life? And yeah, I feel like I've been having a walking nightmare for the past few days, because I was in this environment where I'm, just around random people, do you understand? And I was just encountering dirty people, and I'm just like...
What do you mean dirty people?
People that have bad hygiene.
Where were you?
You know that thing where I used to go and make money now. So when the past few times
when you say stuff like that, you make it sound like you're doing dodgy stuff.
Guys, I don't want to be claiming things that I don't want to claim anymore. So that's what it is now. So yeah.
Were you on the train or something?
No, in the place. I just the first person I saw, the person's Halitosis. My friend told me that word. Do you know what it means?
I know what halitosis means.
Bam! I didn't know until my friend told me about that word, and I think it was only like, shout out to Jumoke. I think it was only like last year or so.
Dude, I learned that from a Nickelodeon show.
I don't know what halitosis is, but ever since she told me that halitosis, I can boldly be saying halitosis outside, so that nobody will be confused what I'm talking about.
Like, what's called your next series of your book should be like Clinton's Law Dictionary, something like that.
And I've thought of that, you know, and sometimes, yeah, I know that the OGA dictionary is different from everybody else's dictionary, but our own dictionary is very much legitimate.
Like, no, Hannah Rose had her own like dictionary. Like, she didn't actually write her own dictionary, just like her own words. Like, embarrassing.
Lol. But like, yeah, I very much am aware that the OGAs, we have our own diction. So yeah, you guys just catch up. So yeah, as I was saying, yeah, so the halitosis that I experienced was just like, I'm far. I'm smelling this. So you are not smelling this of yourself. And that's the, I've heard that some people become immune to such a thing.
Yeah, and some people can't actually smell.
I was just, and me, yeah, you know, I'm so big on mouth hygiene. That's something like I'm very particular about. Like, my friends know this about me, yeah.
Do you floss a lot?
I don't. And it's not because I worry the effects it's going to have on the appearance of my teeth. Like, I don't want to start having like gaps in my teeth. So I was doing it for a bit. Then when I started feeling like raw, this is started because I stopped. I'm not doing that because I rather.
You want Kiki Palmer? You want Kiki Palmer?
Whitney. As I was saying, so yeah, but that is like, because flossing is not the only way to keep your mouth hygienically up there. Yeah, I'm very big on mouth hygiene, like dentition, the appearance of your teeth. I like that. You can have like the best breath. If you have bad dentition, I cannot have a conversation with you. Like, it's just, you know, my personal preference. You know, it's nothing against you, but I can't do it. Do you understand? I really like really good teeth. Like, even me as I'm like this, I know what my teeth to be getting better. Like, I would like them to get a bit brighter and stuff like that.
Would you do teeth whitening? Oh yeah, you can't, because you like jollof rice.
But that's the thing. That shouldn't stop me.
Rice. You like seasoned food, so
but that shouldn't stop me. There has to be a solution.
You would probably just have to swallow. You wouldn't be able to like touch it.
That's a lie. There has to be a solution for us, you know, Nigerians, for teeth whitening. Because there are Nigerians that have white teeth, and there's no way you're telling me they're not eating egusi.
No, they're going regularly. They're going regularly for teeth whitening because of the food that they eat. I
don't know, but that's the thing. I feel like I've not done any research into it, but I really need to make time to research this whole dentition journey.
What's it called? She does teeth whitening, but because and she's Nigerian. She she does it regularly because of the food that she eats.
Like, how regularly?
Like 2 times a week. Yeah.
What? How?
What do you mean?
How does she goes into the dentist to whiten her teeth twice a week?
Yeah.
Is that a joke?
Yeah, and they also have the mouth guards which help in the night.
Yeah, that's the thing. That sounds like a lot of commitment.
Yeah, it's a lot of commitment. It's because of the food that she eats.
Honestly, I thought it was like a one-time process. I'm not gonna lie to you. Brighton up maybe once a year. Top it up.
You can't. Well, there are people that maybe not once a year. Maybe like a few months, like maybe every 6 months or that stuff. And those are the people who stick to the the rules, which is they're careful what food they eat.
Well, I can't do that. I'm Nigerian.
And that's the issue. That's why That's why I said they probably go.
But there has to be a solution. Nigerians, I believe you guys must have a solution, and this can't be the solution. Do you know what it means to go into the dentist twice a week?
I'm not saying you have to go twice. Maybe every 3 weeks. Maybe once a month.
Okay, maybe once a month, but. Yeah, that's wild, and that is this thing. This OGA lifestyle costs to look good.
If jollof rice that big of a deal.
What am I meant to eat? Bam! You cannot even think of it. It cannot come to you quickly.
Yogurt.
These things, yeah, I don't have anything against them, but I need variety in my life, and I cannot exclude Nigerian food from my diet. It's like, for why?
I told you, you just have to like instead of it touching the teeth.
No, there has to be a solution, and I trust you Nigerians. Yeah, because I know Nigerians have white teeth. I've seen, Nigerians with white. So you guys, tell me what you're doing, because you cannot tell me that all of us are going down the streets of whitening our teeth twice a week because we want to eat jollof rice. There has to be another way out of that. So
maybe some of those Nigerians aren't even eating jollof rice anymore.
No, I don't think so. That's true. I don't think that.
You're telling me every Nigerian is eating jollof rice.
See, when I say the way jollof rice is standard Nigerian food, sometimes I even worry. Like, when you're watching a Nigerian movie, every time you're watching and they're like, oh yeah, let's go out on a date. Trust and believe that date is over jollof rice.
I know, and it's so annoying.
I'm just like, where's the variety here?
Exactly.
Where's the spice here? But if you're watching Nigerian movie on YouTube, they're saying they're going out for dates. jollof rice and
Do you know
chicken.
how
That's the menu.
Do you know how many times I have watched Uche Montana eat jollof rice? I even know how she eats
Ask
it
again.
now.
Ask again.
I'm gonna the way she's very close to the way she eats it.
When they say, "Oh, I'm going to prepare your favorite dish for dinner," home cooked meal, jollof rice. That's it. I don't know when. There's more to us than jollof rice.
There is more.
There's more to us than jollof rice, and
let's have some pepper soup once in a while.
I'm telling you, and it's just not. I don't think it's a realistic representation of what people go out to eat all the time. And I get, yes, people love jollof rice and other ones, but for you to tell me that all Nigerian movies, every date we see, every special meal we see is jollof rice, please, let's have a break.
I'm sorry, why can't one of you guys order what's called yam and egg sauce? That would be nice,
Is yam and egg sauce date food, do you think?
From my day, it would be.
But that's the thing, though. When you're going on a date, be yourself. So yam and egg sauce is your favorite thing.
Yeah.
You go for your favorite
Let them be able to see how you eat.
Yeah, that's true, though. That's true. Don't be foreman, because foreman would just lead to.
This reminds me of Dave's new album.
I know you have been waiting for an opportunity to mention
this reminds me of Dave's new album because on what's called.
I'm yet to listen to it, but my G, I'm gonna listen to
my brother.
My brother, you know the vibes.
No, because what's called in the chapter 16, it's him and that's
the way you're obsessed with this song.
It's him and Kana, and then what's it called? And then Kana's like, I went to Nigeria, didn't have any ugusi. And then Dave.
Who's Kano?
Kano.
Who's Kano?
Kano.
Did they call him name? Did they pronounce it as Kano?
Kano.
So that what I've said is Kano. Give it Kano. Is Kano not? Where's he from?
Jamaica.
Why is his name Kano?
That's his rap name. Oh, I don't know.
That's his stage name, Kano.
That's what I know it for.
It should be Kano. I would have said it's Kano. I'm not gonna lie to you.
But anyway, he's like, what's called?
His name is Kano.
They go back and forth, and he's basically saying, what's called? Last time I went to Nigeria, I didn't have no egusi.
Not egusi, like.
And then what's called? Dave's like, what do you have? And he's like, fried plantain. And then Dave's like,
you might as well say in Jamaica.
No, what's called? Fried plantain. And then Dave responds back, oh, you should have that pepper soup. And bruh, it's called plantain.
Lol, because it should be them plantain.
Yeah. So like now every time I think of Nigerian food, I just think of that back and forth because I always go back to that thing. That I listen to it just to get back to that thing.
Hopefully I'll get into the album soon, but
yeah, you should. And it's a short album, so
like how many singles?
7 or 8.
Okay. Well done to Dave. Coming out with the new album. We appreciate your talents and your gifts.
Yeah,
and you
every time
I
see Dave, I'm just like I could have literally.
That's my friend.
I could have literally bumped into him at Wood Green one time. I could have that, and we've just become friends. That's how I see it.
Yeah. So sorry. I know yours is a dream. Mine is reality. That's my friend.
That's your friend.
Yeah.
Is that 2 are the same?
Yep. T.Y, J Hus, Davido, all my G's. One love.
You know my G.
Fino Fino.
What?
Fino Fino. Sure, that's your G.
No.
Who else?
Regina Daniels.
Oh.
Speaking of Regina Daniels, she has purchased a home for her and her family. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Back to the
ICKs.
Beginning. Yes, this ick. Let's talk about this bad hygiene thing. So yeah, there was that one with this halitosis. I was just like, bruh. Like I can't. I have to bear. But it's
this word. The whole of December, I'm going to be hearing this word.
Bruh, because honestly, I've literally been having, flashbacks of this halitosis. I'll be eating, I'll almost want to throw up because of this halitosis that I experienced. I'm just like, how are people living life like this? Like, do people not like to feel clean? Like, to me, yeah, when I was in, I feel like secondary school, I've never been a dirty person. In this house, we've never been dirty people. Like, we've always been, raised to present ourselves well, be clean, that kind of thing. But I feel like secondary school definitely heightened it for me. Like, I never wanted to be that person that people call dirty. Do you understand? I always used to hear people cracking jokes, oh, this person is dirty, this person is this. And to me, that was like one of the worst insults, that somebody's dirty. So because of that, I feel like even heightened my freshness, my cleanness.
What's the worst insult you've heard?
I don't know, nothing's coming to my mind right now.
Have you ever had a compliment, but you just... What's like the worst compliment you've heard that someone's told you?
Nothing's coming to my mind right now. You know me, I'm so much in my own world now that I don't used to think about other people.
Dude, I still remember.
What's
the one
it for you?
That still just shocks me.
What's that?
Like, what's it called? I was at Motive and the guy was like, you're so fine. I would have to force myself on you. Something like that.
The heck?
Yeah.
What a criminal.
Something along the lines, you also find either force myself or what's it called? You also or break. I can't even say that word because we're on camera.
What's a criminal?
Yeah, and then after I remember that so well because after he made that comment, I stopped drinking. I just hung out with my friends. I was never left alone at that point.
What would you say of your experience in the club world as a woman? How do you feel like women? Maybe your experience differs from men when it comes to the club world.
I just think from what I've seen and from what I've seen from seeing my friends and also what I've experienced, like, bruh, like, just because I'm in the club doesn't mean that that we have to speak. That's how I just see it. Like, I remember one guy I was in the club and he was dancing, winding his waist, and he was doing this to me, and I was just like grossed out. And then I went to go get a drink, and then he was like hi, and I just said hi and walked straight past him. I didn't even make eye contact with him. I'm like, in my head, I'm just like, bruh, it's not that deep. We don't need to say hi to each other. We don't need to like hang out and like. Then you're approaching me, trying to get to know me, and like I'm not trying to be a bitch and all that stuff. I'm just like, I like my space, and I don't want to, like, so. And also, I've experienced a lot of. I haven't found like a club that I like a club experience. I think that's the reason why sometimes I have to like get drunk to have a good time.
No, I'm not that person.
That's but like I'm not that person. I've actually stopped drinking.
That's good.
I've just stopped drinking.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Because I want to get to the point where I have to drink to
have a good time.
To have a good time. Like in my head, I'm just like, if I don't like the club, I don't like the club. I'm not gonna force it anymore. Yeah. So that's what I've had to do.
Yeah. For those of you that are listening, pardon Whitney's sniffling. She has a cold.
I have a cold. I have a cough.
Yeah.
Bro, have you seen the way I was answering calls and coughing, and my poor client was like, "Oh, darling, you should get some rest." I was just like, they're working you too hard.
Oh, God bless the client. But yeah, back to me. I just broke my clubbing virginity, to be frank.
Yeah,
So I don't really have much experience in the club, and I if you watched our episode about Clinton being clubbed out, you would know that I'm not one that is going to run to the club either.
Yeah.
But the only reason why I brought that up because based off of what you said, that do you maybe feel like maybe you girls are a bit more. You probably cannot speak for all girls, but like, do you feel like maybe you're a bit hesitant to completely let your hair down in such a space, considering experiences women go through in such a space?
For example, with a group of friends,
then
I feel more comfortable to get drunk, to be able to enjoy myself. But now that I'm in the space where I don't want to be able to do that, I'm now seeing it from a clear light, and I'm just like,
do you want to risk it?
Yeah, dude, I may just be a type of chick now that just wants to read it. I said read a book. Why am I lying to myself?
I was about to say, that doesn't sound like you.
Who just wants to chill?
Yeah.
Like, I'm more of the person who wants to like be in a car and listen to music and chat with my mates in the car. Yeah.
I don't feel like I've had my wild era, Like, I haven't. I feel like, and I'm not craving it. So I don't know whether it's ever going to happen for me. Because
that's okay.
Yeah, and that's completely fine. But yeah, as I was speaking, I'm just like, wow, I really have not had this era where I'm just like, yeah, I've been out, and because I feel like you have been there, done that, so now you can move into this next phase of being a bit more chilled. Whereas I don't feel like I've actually been there and done that, but I'm fine not being there.
Yeah, I'm more like in the chill thing. I'm more like, dude, I want to sit down and have a conversation.
Yeah, I hear you. Plus, if the vibe is not it, it's really not it, and we're not gonna force it. I will not. No. I cannot waste my time being bored. We know.
Irritated. That's why. Every time when you say stuff like that, I just picture that time we went to the club. We didn't even walk into the middle.
You didn't even want to walk into it. Talk less of me. If you don't want to walk in it, how do you expect me to walk in it? Let's be realistic here. So stop making it as if, Clinton is so, such a diva. He can't be in every space. As much as I am, but that's not the point. It was not at any of our standards.
There's also one person's standards. Anyway.
But we have to teach that person better. But
it's like, no, also that there have been times, right? Yes, that one time, maybe, I agree with you. But there have been times, right, where I would just be like, when you'd be like, no, this is not the vibe, but you'd be like, let's just go.
But I feel like when I say that, I speak on behalf of so many people. Like, I'm not the kind of person that, if I'm going somewhere with a group of people and I on my own do not like something or somewhere, I'm going to make the whole, gathering about me not liking
yeah.
it. If I go somewhere with a group of people, I may not like it, but the majority of us like it. I'm going to have a good time on everybody else's behalf, even though I'd rather may be at home. But the fact that the rest of you are having a good time, I'm going to try my best and have a good time together with you guys. So I'm not, I feel like anytime where I'm comfortable enough to say, let's move, all of us, or at least majority of us are sharing a similar feeling, then it's like, okay, let's speak up and let's move, rather than sitting down here and being disappointed.
Do you know what gives me the ick?
What's that?
Bottle caps.
What's that?
Bottle caps.
What do you mean?
If you're drinking, right, and then you leave the bottle cap on the table, or you're playing with the bottle cap, or you put it in your mouth.
Who's putting it in their mouth?
Or like you're slurping it.
Who the heck is putting a bottle cap in their mouth?
Oh my gosh.
In our age group.
Bruh, people do it to me because they know it. I have the ick.
Who's doing that?
So they do it on purpose because they know that I'm likely to throw up.
Who is doing that?
Gosh, or just be playing with it. Oh my god, it disgusts me.
I know it's not our people.
What's it called?
It's not our people. I know it's not our people. It's the lie. It's not our people. Do you know our people have been shocking me lately? If you hear the gist I heard today, oh Jesus!
Not again.
I said there's no way it's my people. There's no way. This person said it's our people. I said it's not our people. What you're telling me cannot be our people. The way this our sometimes I forget it. These are people, like there's too much range. There's too much range. We're not all the same. We're very populated though. And as we're very populated, it comes with a big range. Yeah. What I heard today, I said there's no way. But there was way. It's where I knew there was way. Try! Or more disappointment. But consider.
Nah, like literally, what's it called? They do, but they do it on purpose because they know that it disgusts me, and it's just like.
It disgusts you.
Huh?
It disgusts you.
It disgusts me.
Disgusts you.
It disgusts me.
Okay, disgust. Okay, continue.
Look, I'm managed once in a while.
Okay, disgust.
It disgusts me.
Okay, let's discuss.
See what you've done.
No.
See what you've done.
No.
I'm gonna tell HR because this environment that you're putting me in a cold room.
Yeah.
HR will be notified of these bad conditions.
I need to continue.
God, this say I'm moving the HR. She drop water bottle.
No.
Speaking of water.
You're not serious.
But anyway, yeah, bottle caps gives me the ick. Like there's a time where we were going to go on a boat. I saw bottle caps in the river. I said, "You people enjoy. Let me sit down."
What do you mean? So you didn't go on the boat ride because you saw bottle caps in the river? Caps.
I said no, this is not for me.
Honestly, I don't pay that much attention to such things, but I don't hang around people that is even a thought.
Do you know, to be honest, if I'm not gonna lie, I see most of these bottle caps in Nigeria.
But that's the
on
thing.
The roads, I'm seeing the bottle caps. What's it called? There's a time when we said that.
Even though there's one of our cousins that one can just purposely be. That cousin, if you're listening, you know yourself, and you better be listening because what are you doing with your life? You're not supporting my ministry. But anyway, there's one of our cousins. That one, she can see. I should not have even revealed the gender, but that one, they can just purposely. What? If you see the combos that one used to get, I just used to think to myself, I'm like, what was this? This is my cousin here, guys. Just listen out.
No,
just listen out. Just close your ears if you listen. Just listen out, yeah. I never see concussion like this before. Tell me why my cousin is putting granuts inside Fanta and drinking it. Say that this is a nice mixture.
Oh my gosh, no, the one is the water in the wafers. Oh my gosh.
What do you mean the water in the wafers?
Water. You know after you have the wafers and then there's those part left. She put water to try and get the rest of it. And that is why I stopped buying wafers at Paysetters after that. Even yogurt, I don't have it because she slurped it from the thing. That's your best. That one. I just see bottle cap too.
We'll just be praying for growth. No.
Nah, but bro, yeah, Nigeria. That's why I sometimes see the most bottle caps in my life. I would just be like, I could not live under these conditions. Even one time when we went to we stayed over at one of our aunt's place, and I was sharing the room with mum. And mum was lying down. She's like, "When why are you lying down?" I saw bottle caps.
Lol.
Inside, like, this, I forgot what it was, like near the bed. I pointed it to her.
Lol.
You see, the mom was taking it out and she put it in the bin.
Oh.
I was like, bless your heart. But literally, I was standing there watching her sleep. I was just pointing at that thing. I can't do this condition, and I could not sleep that day because I kept picturing that image that I saw.
Everybody has that thing where it's just like, it doesn't matter how other people perceive it, but you know that, right, this is not something you're comfortable with.
Yeah, I'm just not comfortable with it. It just,
Yeah. And that halitosis experience that I had not me. I experienced somebody else having. Like the person was eating food and licking their fingers. So I'm just like, what? You're licking this bad breath. Do you know, ever since then, I'm so scared of my own fingers. Honestly, I'm so scared. I'm like, don't touch my mouth. And my mouth is fresh. So I'm just like, the heck?
Nah, do you know what's good? I remember, like, when the pandemic happened. If you see the way I was, like, washing my fingers, to the point that my skin started shedding and literally came off. And there was one point where, like, the bone was it looked like the bone was starting to show. I remember mom saying, Whitney, stop.
Lol.
Because literally, if you touch me, I will clean myself. I will, like, wash my hands.
Yeah.
It literally got to the point. I was like, I remember it's when I went back to uni. And then I took a picture of the finger and they bribed me with the cream. And I remember that when I put the cream, I was just like, but I want to wash it. Yeah, I remember when we go to church and they'll give us the hand sanitizer. I remember mom slapped my hand.
Lol.
She's like, and she told the person, look at her hand.
Lol. Lol. No, but I feel like that COVID definitely, changed me when it came to hand hygiene. Like, as far as I go out, once I step into the house, I need to wash my hands. Like, I'm not, whatever I carried from outside, I don't want to carry into my homely activities. So I do feel like it definitely has had some positive changes, but everything in proportion. And
you know something also I realized that I do?
What's that?
If I'm on a train and like I enter the train, and there's not a lot of people, and I see a bag on the train, the next stop I get off.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just like, nah, no one's claiming this bag, I'm out.
Lol. Okay, that's a bit different. I haven't necessarily had that experience. I can go on the train and see like rubbish bags, and that doesn't really.
Yeah. I remember one. It was like a blue plastic bag.
Oh, I would stay. If it was like a backpack, that's different. But like if it's like rubbish, I get the dirty people in London. Like, it's London.
I don't know what's in that bag, and I ain't touching what's
I ain't touching it, but I'm aware that the dirty people in London. What can I do? I need to get to where I'm going to, because ideally, I don't even want to be on the train, to be frank.
Bro, I will get off the train and figure out my bus route.
Lol.
I'm not doing that.
No, I do not, please, because I don't even want to be here. So let's be fast and get out of here. So yeah, but another thing that comes to my mind is people that command respect, and like, not in a good way. You know, when people they literally say respect me. It may not be in those words verbatim, but their words are saying not even necessarily like that, but people that command respect. You know, they're them ones, and I feel like you had this experience lately. You may have not clocked it, but me, such things, if I clock it, I'll just leave you where you're at. I'll not even answer you. Because so what happens was you saw somebody and the person was like, oh, you can't even come and greet me. And this person is only like max in their 30s.
Okay.
This person is a max in their 30s. And it's like, bruh. And I feel like some people, and maybe this is a Nigerian thing, like, they give birth and overnight they think, everybody's meant to address them like, the way people address their mommy or the way people address their daddy. And it's like, no, you're the same age yesterday that you are now.
Yeah.
Unless and even if your birthday strikes, max, you're 1 year older. So the way I was addressing you before is the same I'm going to address you now. I don't give a heck you're a mommy or a daddy. You're not my mommy, you're not my daddy. You're not my auntie, you're not my uncle. So I don't get why you're expecting something different. I don't even understand why people want to be carrying themselves in such a manner. Okay, I have a child. I don't want to necessarily be addressed as your auntie or your uncle when I'm not an auntie and uncle.
That would be wrong. I was about to make a joke, but that would be wrong.
Girl, so people think when I see experiences like that, you know me, I don't even have time for such. I'll literally just leave you there. I will not. Maybe you're looking for me to come and greet you. Don't worry, don't expect it. It's not coming, because you shouldn't have to force me to come and greet you. Are you okay? When did that one start? But yeah, that to me is an ache.
Dude, I'm your auntie.
On top of it,
what's good? Don't say Whitney. I'm auntie.
No, be smart auntie. You know me now, such people, I will not even call you auntie. I'll just leave you where you're at. Maybe you're looking for somebody to call you auntie. Wait, they are coming.
Nah, but seriously, don't call me auntie. Just call me Whitney. We're equals. That's how I see it.
No, but my children will call you auntie. That's different.
No, Whitney. Literally, what's going to be like when you do that? I'll correct. You'll be like, no, you can call me Whitney. The same way we call Sandra.
Sure, interested in.
Yeah, to each choice. Like, what's it called? Call me Whitney. Don't call me mum. Yeah, we're equals. You're human.
Your child and you aren't equal.
We're both humans.
You're both humans, but you're different stages of the family.
Yeah, I'm different stages, but what's called? Yes, I know I'm your mum, but I have a name just the same way I call you by your name. I don't call you daughter. I don't call you son. That's why you call me mum.
I don't know how I feel about that for you.
Because for you, is it what's
I don't know how I feel about that.
Is it coming? What's it called? Are they coming out of your vagina?
That's not the point. The point, I don't know how I feel about that for you. Because I feel like there are these things in place to acknowledge the fact that, okay, people are of a different generation to another generation. And especially within our culture, to give that respect. Because, okay, in your household now, you may be saying that's calm for your... And I don't know whether your partner is going to agree with this for themselves. I don't know whether they're going to agree with this line of thoughts, but okay. But, okay, it starts in your house that, okay, they'll be addressing you as a person. But... outside, that may not be received as well.
Okay,
not for you.
I understand
not
that.
for you. Do you understand? I'm not talking about them. If you want them to be calling you that, that's your business. But if they carry that mentality outside and maybe address an uncle, an auntie by their first name, that may not be received as well. So you may also have to consider making them aware of that reality.
Yes, they'll be aware of that. Mm-hmm. They'll be like, yeah, you call me Whitney, but you should ask them how they want to be.
Ask
how they want to be approached. You know, the same way we can't just automatically say he or she. We now have to ask for their pronouns. So we ask how they want to be addressed.
That's what you're planning to do?
Yes. How would you like to be addressed?
Well, I'm actually your uncle, so you address me as your uncle probably.
As Uncle
Clinton.
Alright.
Maybe, yeah.
Which one do you mean?
Because you know you have multiple names now. Because there's like sometimes I really did like with each phase of my life I've been addressed as something different. Like when I was a child, like when I was in private school, like family were calling me Junior. Like, yeah. Family were calling me Junior. That's like people that knew me from child, they knew me as Junior.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Then when I went to secondary school, I'm now like Clinton. Like that's what everybody knows me as. Then when I'm like in a working environment, because the first name they see is, you know, Vitus, there are people that address me as that. So I feel like with every stage in my life, I've almost been addressed as something different. So that's how I'm like, oh yeah, you know, which name is it?
I want to be addressed as Carter. I want to be addressed as Carter. You know people like
that's
getting
not
married.
Her name at all.
You know people getting married and they change their like surname. I would use that opportunity to change my name. I
don't think that's how it works, but okay, that is something.
Yeah, the same way like Uncle changes. Same way like Uncle changed his like surname, or his middle name or something like that.
No, their surname.
Their surname, exactly.
Yeah, each to their own. Each to their own. But yeah, that is something. Any more icks for you? Oh, what's your take on people commanding respect? Because I was really talking about an experience he had. So
one day I just saw it as a joke. I didn't even like take it as
seriously. Yeah. Oh no, that person I see it as a joke. I don't think they'll take it seriously. But I know there are people that have said such things with seriousness behind it. And that's what it drew me back to. I'm not even talking about this person in particular.
Mine is more in relation to what's called when a person thinks that because they're older that like say for there's a time I was on a coach.
Yeah.
And this woman came up to this guy. The woman was like one of the last people to enter the coach.
Yeah.
And she asked the man, can you move here so me and my child can sit together? And he was like, no.
Yeah.
And if you see the shock that was in her face, and in my head I was just like,
you're not entitled to
You're not
that.
entitled to it.
If you can, lovely.
Yeah. I don't even know if this guy paid for this seat. So, so like that's more like the thing. Like even on planes, when what's it called? Someone's like, oh, can I have the window seat? I'm just like, bruh, first come, first serve. Show me that one. Can I have the window seat? And because you're auntie, you think I'm going to leave the window seat. Bruh, you can sulk, you can kiss your teeth. I'm enjoying my window seat.
Lol. No, there's definitely an etiquette that some people are not enlightened about when it comes to like public transport. Like you said, at the end of the day, it's first come, first serve. If you like somebody to do you a favour, you have to have it in the back of your mind. There's probability the person will not do you that favour, and you have to be fine with it because the person has their rights to do so. So I definitely think people should be aware of that. People should also be aware of the fact that once you're in public transport, you're sharing space. So let us, be considerate of that fact. That's why if you're going on like public transport, you'll be seeing, people that they're having phone calls on loudspeaker. Like, we don't all want to hear this.
Yeah.
Like, we actually do not. It's so inconsiderate. I really don't.
Dude, when they be bringing their speakers, I'm like, rah. Not everybody's into Jamaican music. Dancehall, respectfully.
Fam, like, it's so no. People really need to get some awareness. I don't know where this entitlement, and that's the thing. Things like that sometimes makes you think whether it's it's telling of your character and other ones. But I would hope for your growth.
Oh my gosh, mine is what's it called? When you're coming to the plane, and you're walking, and then you stop because someone's trying to get something out of their luggage, and for everyone has to wait.
No. Some people really need to learn plane etiquette. Like, it's really, and that what's like what's it called? Even like when it comes to this armrest, like, let's be aware. Like, know the one that is for you and the one that is for the other person. Don't just come and be putting your arms like this. Like, what you know your reality. The reality is that 2 of us are sitting on this row. So let us give everybody the equal space to because at the end of the day, it's a confined space already. We don't need you to be confining our space further with your elbows. Like, what the heck are you doing? Then, like you said, then those ones that they don't just listen to instructions. They're telling you guys, flipping sit down, let's move. And you guys are, now it's time for you to be changing seats. Let's get in the air. If we have a delay now, what are you guys going to do?
Exactly, what are you going to do?
Next, you guys will start crying. Oh, why are we delayed? Why are we delayed?
We're missing our connecting flight.
When you could have just sat down and got us into the air. Like, people really, like, some people, they enter the plane, you can just tell, rah. You're not used to this lifestyle. You're really not.
Like, I remember one guy who was, like, trying to get his charger, and the person sitting was just like, can you at least allow these people to move, and then you come back? It's like, what's it called? If you don't like what I'm doing, hire a private jet. I was just like, what? Like, bruh, you're lucky I'm not the type of person that just yells.
Yeah.
Because, bruh, if you said that to me,
No, some people are just... And I've had such experiences with telling of your character. It's just so entitled. So entitled, like, no respect for other people's time and space. It's just a bit wild. Yeah, you guys really need to learn. I think the biggest thing when it comes to using public transport is consideration. You need to be considerate of the fact that, you're sharing this space with other people.
Exactly.
So, and treat people the way you want to be treated. I think if we think like that a lot more, then we'll be avoiding... The world will just be a nicer place.
I'm not gonna lie. When we landed and we were people were struggling to use the thing. Please tell me. I was one of the first people who was able to get it.
Lol.
And I passed through, and the guy was there saying, "Excuse me."
Lol.
Excuse me. I knew who he was. I just kept going.
Lol. No, see, if you're nicer, somebody would have helped you out.
Someone would have helped you.
But no, you set off the wrong tone, and the wrong tone you receive back in return.
And that's why I had to move you to, to now have to wait in line for you to speak to somebody.
Oh no.
Hopefully your passport was correct.
No, God bless. No, UK really has made the airport experience so swift. Like, even this, not having to bring out your laptop in the airport.
Oh yeah.
Like, we appreciate it. Because the likes of me, when the way my bag is stuffed, I cannot afford to open it. Because the way I've stuffed it, I'm not sure I can close it back again until I reach my destination.
Yeah, especially.
So I really appreciate all this not having to bring out the laptop. It's really saving my life.
Let me tell you who the 2 of the worst packers are. Clinton and one of our cousins. Because till today, these people be using my suitcase for their own stuff.
Because you're not utilising your rights. We're helping her to utilise her rights.
From
you're
secondary
not utilising
school,
your rights.
when we will be flying to London from the UK, it goes to the point where I have to stay up to be able to look at I have to step and look at my luggage to prevent them from putting their stuff.
You're not serious. You're actually not serious. We're helping you to, really utilise your rights to the max. You pay for a service.
Suitcase.
Pay for a service. Utilise the service.
You broke the suitcase. You broke the suitcase.
Did not end up back in the destination. It got to the destination. That's what matters.
We had to get another suitcase.
When was this? Which suitcase was that?
The suitcase, the zip.
Where was this?
And Auntie Mandy had to get one of her suitcases.
Are you serious?
With my stuff.
Are you serious?
Yes. You and Udo. She sat on it, tried to zip it. The zipper came out.
What can we do now? We have standards. We cannot afford to let some things go.
We were coming back for like 2 months late most.
That's a long time, oh. It's not even a week. Do you know what I packed for a week journey? You're telling me 2 months. You're not expecting me to stuff my suitcase. What are you talking about?
No. I'm sorry. 2 suitcases is fine.
Whitney, when we go to Nigeria for a month, it's not 2 suitcases we have, and that one is busting. You're telling me 2 months.
Mine is not busting.
That's what we're helping you. We're trying to help you utilize your rights.
That's how literally our last trip, I got a message from Clinton saying, by the way, our cousin's shoes are in your bag.
Now, where are those shoes?
You're so lucky I did not check that bag.
But that's the thing, that you have to know how to navigate to your family, do you understand? So, yeah.
And it's not, even my friends, right? Even my friends in Nigeria, they know that I pack reasonable. So they'll be
it's
there
not
saying...
reasonable, Whitney. You're underutilizing their services.
Do you know what's it called?
Utilizing the services of the airline. They give you a kg. Utilize it. You are paid for it. I'm helping you to enjoy your full services. Tell me why
I literally, when I was going, when I was going, literally, I came back from work, and one of my friend's suitcase was here.
Lol, where?
Huh?
Where?
One of my friend's suitcase was here. She got it delivered here.
The heck?
And she was like, "Yeah, you're coming, right?" And I was like, "Yes, I'm coming." She's like, "Yeah, I need you to bring back this."
Lol.
I looked at this chick.
No, my friends say they cannot try it. They actually cannot try it. And that's why sometimes I'm even skeptical when I'm telling people, oh, I'm coming. Because I don't have enough space for myself. I don't have chocolates of space for somebody else. People should be aware of this.
It's because
so let it be a PSA, okay? When Clinton is traveling, please don't add to my stress. I am stressed as it is. God forbid, I'm not stressed. But I know what I'm capable of, and that is packing to the max. So just allow me pack to the max on my own.
I have one suitcase, but I was entitled to 2. She brought her suitcase.
That's a good friend. They don't want you to waste your money. That's the thing. You can't be wasteful around us. We have to help you utilize your money to the max.
See, this is why I don't like traveling with them.
No, you will continue traveling with us. Yes, guys, and all of you should learn that. Utilize your services to the max. Don't waste your money out here, okay? You work hard for it. Use it well. Yes. Yes. But, yeah. How do we get into this?
ICKs. Your packing is an ick.
No, my packing is not an ick. My packing is definitely not an ick. But yeah, I was just, using this opportunity to appreciate UK airports. You guys have really made our lives a lot easier. And other countries need to catch up. Because those of us that are well traveled out here, we can't compare. And I can tell you, all these other countries, they need to catch up. Because, bro, I don't have time to be repackaging my things by bringing up my laptop.
What?
That's stress.
And it wasn't even sometimes. There was even one point when Dad put his alcohol in my suitcase. I was like, what will these people think of me?
Lol, who cares?
And then one time, Mom putting her jewelry in there. I was like, people have no respect.
It's not about no respect. It's about awareness. It's about we are aware of our circumstances. We're aware of your circumstances, so we balance it out. It's balance. That's what it is. Balance. We're balancing things out. So yeah.
I'll just start packing in my room and just keep my suitcase.
You're not serious with me. You're actually not serious. There is, we rise by lifting each other.
Put that on a shirt.
Davido already has it. That's my friend, mind you. So yeah. But yeah, do you have anything you would like us to discuss in today's episode before we get to OGA approval?
There was something, but it's now literally left my head.
What was that?
It's left my head. I'm not meant to remember.
Oh, awesome. Okay, so you can't bring it back. But yeah, see how great this conversation has been, regardless of there not being.
I do not know what back
to. Sometimes that brings about the best conversations. When you just speak freely, let the things flow, and that's what's happened here. Because wow, what a great conversation it's been. So let's get into OGA approval.
Hey.
Lol. Hi guys, so it's Clinton OGA of London here, and with each episode we play a game of OGA approval. OGA approval is where I, Clinton, the OGA of London, alongside my fellow OGAs, that's whoever we have on this couch, because for you to be around me, you must be an OGA. And of course, my co-host Whitney is an OGA. If not, we will not be doing this podcast.
So if I'm not an OGA, I don't have to hang out. We won't hang out.
Whitney, you know that you love to hang out with me, so stop being it now, okay? Just stop it. But back to what I was saying, So back to what I was saying. Yes. So as the guys that we are, we talk on different scenarios before passing our judgment as to whether it gets our OGA approval or OGA rejection. So today's scenario is speaking to the women. Now, women, yes.
You speaking to the women?
Yes, I'm speaking to the women. This scenario relates to the women more than to the guys.
Are you sure should be the one talking about women issues?
Yeah, because why not?
I can think of a reason.
Because I'm a man?
Yeah, so you better be careful what the woman issue is.
I'm very aware of how to speak about women respectfully, so I know what I'm going to say is not offensive.
Clinton, yesterday
Rather, it's going to uplift the woman. What
yesterday we had a discussion about your toxicity.
What are you talking about? Which toxicity?
Gang leader.
We're not going to put that out there.
How what's it called?
We're not going to perpetuate this narrative, okay? As I was saying. Anywho, and that was a joke. I actually do not appreciate your response to that. Because I'm like, does Whitney really think I'm going to be a toxic husband? The heck? How can you be telling me that? Please.
I think for you.
But you know that your answer was yes. I'm just cracking a joke.
You know my schedule.
I know your answer is yes.
You know my schedule. I don't even check my schedule. I know your answer
is a yes.
I don't even check my schedule. I may be working on that day.
No, but you're not.
I should even check.
God forbid you're not going to work that day. I'm not working that day, so God forbid you're not going to work that day.
So checked, bro. I don't even check.
Please, you will not.
It's 4th, right?
No, it's not.
What?
It's 29th of November.
I may actually have.
God forbid, please, on shifts. On shifts, because the people we're seeing there, you know, we have to capture them. So please, on shifts. But yes, that's please. So I did not appreciate your response yesterday. What's the meaning of that? Like, I feel like I'm very aware of the way I can treat my family and the way I can treat other people that are not my family. It's just my reality. The way I speak to my family, I'm telling you, I cannot speak to my friends that way. I will not get away with it. I will not, and I'm aware of these things. So it's not. I'm aware of myself. So please, I'm not toxic, okay? And I do not appreciate that response.
I think that's what every toxic person says.
You're not serious. I'm not.
But anyway, OGA approval.
You're not serious. But anywho, so as I was saying, OGA approval. So today's scenario is speaking to the women. Now, does it get your OGA approval as a woman? Yeah. If somebody invites you somewhere out of the country and you have to pay for your flight tickets as a woman to go there, does that get OGA approval or OGA rejection? And I can even speak for the men. For the men, if you invite a woman out of the country and they pay for their tickets to that country that you have proposed them to come to, does that get your OGA approval or OGA rejection? That's
actually quite weird because you invite me to a place, but I'm paying for my invite. So what's the point of the invite?
But that's the alarming thing. I recently heard of a story where somebody.
Is this your gist? They realized it was your own people.
That was just as I heard the gist. I said, "This is not normal. Like, how did you people think this was normal?" And firstly, yeah. As the woman, like, if to say I heard of this thing before it happened, I would have told you, where are you going to? Like, are you okay? Why are you paying for this? Do you understand?
What do you mean?
Like, if to say somebody invited you out of the country, you know, and they're asking you, and you're paying for it, I'm like, where are you going to? Why are you going there? I don't understand. Like,
it'd be like it would be different if like the person's like, oh, you can stay at my place.
Mm-hmm.
Now I understand why you pay for your ticket. You're like, you're going to be able to stay at the person's place. That's the invite. You stay at their place. They're not saying that what's called that one I understand. But if it's like, oh, you should come to Greece with me, and then I pay for it, then yeah, that's weird.
Okay, let's fine tune this thing. Say this is a romantic situation now. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now, your guy is inviting you out to the country, and you're paying your tickets.
How do they ask me?
France. Oh, you should come down to France.
Is the person already in France?
Yes.
Okay, I don't really see the big deal. It'd be different if like we weren't both in that country, right? Like someone's like, oh, I'm going to what's it called?
I feel like
Australia, come with me.
Mm-hmm.
Then that would be weird. But if the person's already staying there, like I'll probably be able to stay at that person's place for free. They'll probably splurge on me. It's just a ticket I'm paying for.
See, yeah, I'm here in London, yeah. If I'm talking to a girl in Nigeria and I'm telling her come down to London, that means I should be ready to pay for that girl to come to London. If not, why am I starting that conversation?
You should come. It's not. I'm like, what's called like.
No, if I am starting that conversation, if I'm starting that conversation, oh, you should come down to London. Blah, 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 I should be ready to fit the bill of that coming down to London. If not, why did you start that conversation?
If I'm living there and I'm saying you should come through, like what's called, we can link up, then that I don't see it that way. Like,
but going back to what I'm saying, this is a romantic situation. Do you understand? So there's more to it. It's telling of what you're going to see. If to say, yeah, I'm talking, and I feel like that's I'm speaking to women, because you guys' senses should be heightened. If you're speaking to somebody in such, a dynamic, and they invite you out somewhere and you are meant to pay for your services, don't think it's going to stop there your payments of services.
What,
that's the point.
To be honest, what you're saying, I don't see what's called the scenario you presented. I don't see it. The person's already living there, saying why don't you come through and all that stuff. Yeah, I don't see it unreasonable. You paying your ticket to come see the person. You probably stay at that person's place. You guys will probably go out, enjoy yourself and all that stuff. I don't see that one's a big deal.
What if that one is not even happening?
Still, I don't see it as a big deal. The one I would see as
so
a
why
big
did
deal.
you start the conversation in the first place?
Come and see me. Come and let's what's it called. I missed you. Come and see it. It's up to you whether you're going to come or not.
But that's my point. My point is, if to say that is how the person is proposing it, and there's no follow up, that means you're not meant to go anywhere. Me I know friends. Hey, me I have friends like this. That if you invite them somewhere, especially out of their vicinity, and you ain't paying for them to come, they ain't going anywhere. Cash loss for what?
Now,
for a possibility.
If you're living there and you're saying you should come and see where I'm at, I don't see it unreasonable paying the ticket, but it would be more unreasonable.
Imagine.
So
so my friends now, say for example, my friend now is in Owerri, and somebody say, "Oh, come and see me in Uyo." They'll go and buy their own ticket money. Do use their own money to buy tickets to be going to Uyo.
Yeah, it'll be different if what's it called? It'd be like, "Oh, I'm going to Australia. Why don't you come with me to Australia?" Then it'll be different. Then I'll be like, "You invite me to go on this trip with you to another country, and you're not, and you invite me." Pay that one. I'm finding.
So you're basically saying you're seeing it as when somebody's like, "Oh, you should come through and visit me." You're seeing it as an opening to basically come and visit the person. That's what you're saying, rather than seeing it as, "Oh, somebody should gift me with a trip."
Yeah,
that's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Well, we're seeing it as two different things. I feel like if you're offering up something, that means you should be ready to. Yeah.
You can splurge in different ways.
But now as I'm thinking about it, it's like if I offer something, if I'm like, "Oh yeah, let's go out for dinner," that doesn't mean I pay for the dinner.
Exactly.
That's true, you know.
Exactly.
Okay, maybe my thoughts has changed about it, because before I was strong in that's OGA rejection. Anybody that's tolerating that, you're not well. But now maybe I can think differently, because if I'm telling you let's go for dinner, it doesn't mean I'm paying for your dinner.
Plus, I'm also a person who believes in 50-50, so maybe that's why I think the way I am.
I don't know. Now I don't know now. I really don't know. Does this get OGA rejection or OGA approval?
Well, the scenario presented, I don't think it's a big deal.
So you're saying it gets OGA approval for you? For me now, I don't know. I think it gets my OGA rejection. If you're inviting somebody somewhere to come and see you, you should be ready to fit the bill, especially when it is in such a setting of, more than platonic. Yeah, I think, you should be ready to fit the bill. I think that gets my OGA rejection. And I think for girls that are being invited to see a man that is interested in you and they're not fitting that bill, alarm bells should be ringing. You should be thinking, OGA rejection.
Like, this also brings the point to the yachting situation that's been happening.
What yachting situation?
Where men are inviting these girls to yachts to get them, to drug them and... So, it kind of like, in a way, links with the way you're saying that the guys should pay and all that stuff. We've now seen people who are paying to get these girls, and because they pay and all that stuff, they feel entitled that they can do these things that they can do.
But that's the thing, That's the thing.
And that's also a tricky thing.
That's true. But one would hope that, say for example now, I always have found it, I've always been curious how people are trusting of the experience of meeting people online. Like, and maybe that's why I've never gone down that route so far in my life, to put myself out there to talk to people online. Do you understand? Because I'm just like, at the end of the day, I really don't know you.
Match.com.
None of that. Like, I really don't know you, and you could be a whole other person from what you're portraying yourself to be.
Catfishing.
Exactly, you can definitely be catfishing. So I've never wanted to put myself in such a position.
My best advice to you lot that are doing online, have nothing against it. But if you've not met the person, don't send them money.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, one would hope that we can just apply wisdom to such situations. Because definitely that is something to consider. But wisdom, because everything needs to be in balance. We need to be able to detect a certain level of responsibility, a certain level of care, with the way people approach us, the way people approach you. So, and I think that is what we're looking out for here. It's not, because I feel like, yes, the person can even offer to pay and you reject and be like, I'm going to come, I'm going to pay my bill and come. But the person needs to show you they're capable. That is my point. You're not showing any capability. We need to open our eyes. Let's see.
You saw the red flags.
Bam! This is our past few episodes. We have been identifying red flags. I think people should open open your eyes well. See the rouge.
What's his name?
See the
Ruge.
rouge. Ruga. Yeah, Ruga.
Bro, we just married this song how many times?
I'm telling you, so you might as well just come on this couch. But with that being said, I think we've gotten into this topic. It's got my OGA rejection. That is my final ruling. And it's got Whitney's.
It's not a big deal, so I guess approval.
OGA approval. And that's our final ruling. And with that, this marks the end of our episode, guys. So we'll see you again Monday, 5 p.m. YouTube, Spotify, Puffpuffandteapodcast will be back again. But for now, we're out. Bye, guys.